Hey guys, it's the weekend here on Pagan Perspective. I'm your host Brendan, and this week we are talking about mature age pagans entering the path and their study and journey. So I've had experience with this having students that have been 20 to 30 years older than I am, and really about there's no right or wrong time to come into your path and your journey. It's whether you come into it at like myself, I came in at age 15, or whether you come into it at like 52, which is what Mark Parker, who put up this week's question, it came in. And it's really, you find it at the right time and the right age, and there's no wrong or right part in that. It's really when you find it and how you then commit yourself to it and find the journey and learn to study and get involved in community. And I think coming in at an older age, you come in with much of a life experience outside of the craft. And for me, like, the craft has been something that's been so ingrained in my life since like my mid-teen years that I can't think of a life without of it, like without having that focus in there at all. So I think it's kind of a blessing to come in with that kind of experience. And then also, it might be that your life has just kind of led you elsewhere to, you might have had time for other things and had to work and have a family, and the kids might now have left the house and you have it all to yourself, sort of thing. And it's a time when you can come in and really start exploring what is it that nourishes and feeds your soul and your work and your practice. And also, when you were younger, there might not have been such a mass amount of information about the craft and paganism and practices and all that sort of stuff like that we have now with the age of technology, with such an open society about witchcraft and paganism and all that sort of stuff that you can, there's TV shows that its main themes in, there's whole entire YouTube channels like this that are dedicated to the subject. And it might have been such hush hush. And I know that in states here in Australia for quite a while it was illegal to practice witchcraft. So the laws changed as times changes and the world evolves. So I think if you're coming into it now, embrace it, enjoy it, find what is that piece that is bringing you to it, whether it be a connection to nature, whether it be you're following a path of personal empowerment, you're becoming an activist and you've found reclaiming, or it's just something that's led you here. So whether it be gods or wild beings or just a curiosity that you've had all your life and not been able to put a label to, but have just stumbled upon a book about witchcraft, and it's just time now for you to explore that. So I say keep feeding that fire and exploring and make the commitments to this journey. It's not going to be easy or simple, no matter what age you come in, sort of thing, but it's about a willingness and an openness to kind of receive that and be present and connected to all of it, and be open to mystery and just live it, really, is all I have to say. Bring in everything that you have and everything you've been and become something new and something wonderful, or ingrained into diversifying who you are currently. So research, find information, find people, find channels here, get out into community, whether it be here online or whether it be physically in person. But also I find that if you're coming in at more of a mature age, there's often a you might come up with that you'll be put into a place of eldership, but being such a new person, it kind of has that contradiction sort of thing. So just be really clear about that as well, that saying that you are someone that is new coming into the practice and path, and don't immediately kind of get boxed into like a elder position in here, and just go to workshops and go to public rituals and have fun, enjoy it, find your connection and just feed that, whether it be nature, whether it be empowerment, whether it be whatever your journey is, just do it. I say, whatever age, just come in, do it, ride it for as long as it's is part of your life and experience, and just enjoy the craft and the magic and the power and all of that for what it is for you, and find yourself in that journey too. This has kind of been a rambling of all of this, and I think I answered or at least addressed what was being asked here, but that's it for me this week. I will see you in a couple of weeks' time because I believe next week is subs week. So you'll see all those lovely faces, and then I'll see you back here in June. But for now, much love and blessings. Mwah!